be accompanied by an adult if you're under 18. Also, if you win more than $600, you will have to fill out a W-9. So parents, make sure that if you have multiple winnings for your kids and it totals over $600, you will have to fill out a W-9. So we're going to start with the junior teen girls, 6 to 12. So I'm going to announce your name. You need to come over to the table to collect your winnings. So over here to my right, come to the black table. So for 5th place, we have number 172, Rhiannon Chrisman from Alpine, California. 4th place, we have number 61, Gabriella Haverton from Kingman, Arizona. Our 3rd place winner, number 63, Bobby Goldstein. 2nd place goes to number 173, Reese Christman from Alpine, California. And our 1st place winner for girls juniors, 6 to 12, number 157, Angelique Jackson from Peach Springs, Arizona. Next we have our junior boys, 6 to 12. Coming in 5th place, we have number 59, Brendan Sullivan from Kingman, Arizona. 4th place goes to number 162, Ethan Jakovich from Winter Haven, California. 3rd place goes to number 4, Elijah Marcus. Our 2nd place winner is number 153, Hunter Benegas from San Isabel, California. And our 1st place winner goes to number 184. And I'm going to try to pronounce as best I can, Numatai Dominguez from San Isabel, California. Next we have our girls teen category, 13 to 17. In 5th place, we have number 13, Delia Carlisle from Scottsdale, Arizona. 4th place goes to number 128, Trinity Neskani from Mojave Valley, Arizona. Our 3rd place winner is number 163, Teresa Valenzuela from Winter Haven, Arizona. 2nd place goes to number 134, Kristen Butcher from Thermal, California. And our 1st place winner goes to number 27, Tiana Calico from Peach Springs. It says California. All right. Next we have our teen boys, 13 to 17. Our 5th place winner is number 78, David Welsh. 4th place goes to number 12, Fidencio Murillo from Hemet, California. And our 3rd place winner is number 170, Ryan Chrisman from Alpine, California. 2nd place goes to number 92, Delbert Briones from Saboba. And our 1st place winner goes to number 111, Eagle Vigil. Next up, we'll be announcing our junior adult women, 18 to 34. In 5th place, we have number 152, Shailene Twist from Yuma, Arizona. Fourth place goes to number 28, Shirlyn Marshall from Peach Springs, Arizona. Then we have our third place winner, number 110, Nona Chubb from Banning, California. Second place winner, number 124, Anna Hart from Fort Yuma, Arizona. And our first place goes to number 120, Mariela Sanchez from Needles, California. Next we have our men 18 to 34. Coming in fifth place, we have number 67, Aaron Malone. Fourth place goes to number 21, Tim Stevens Welsh from Parker, Arizona. Third place goes to number 143, Winslow Bullchild Jr. from Needles, California. And our second place winner is Todd Tapia from Kingman, Arizona. And our first place winner for men's category 18 to 34, number 69, Sheldon Eauclair. Next we have our women's category 35 to 54. Our fifth place winner is number 96, Claudette White from Winter Haven, California. Next we have our fourth place winner, number 57, Michelle Andreas. And our third place winner, number 65, Mary Walema from Kingman, Arizona. Second place goes to number 156, Roslyn Westcombe from Peach Kings, Arizona. And our first place winner is number 131, Jolita Aminaya from Mojave, Arizona. Next we have our senior adult men's 35 to 54. Coming in fifth place is number 68, Gilbert Yarito. Fourth place goes to number 174, Jose Cadena from Thermal, California. Our third place winner, number 29, Larry Hammond Jr. from Parker, Arizona. And our second place winner is number 168, Ral Chrisman from Alpine, California. And our first place winner for men's adult 35 to 54, number 41, Anthony Martin from Banning, California. Congratulations. Next we have our senior adults. We'll start with the women, 55 and over. We got our fifth place winner, number 72, Isadora Evanston from Needles, California. Next we have our fourth place winner, number 11, Annette Ramirez from Scottsdale, Arizona. Third place goes to number 70, Avis Black from Yuma, Arizona. And our second place winner goes to number 101, Verna Parker from Levine, Arizona. And our first place champion, a senior adults women's 55 and over, number 74, Shirley Hart from Winter Haven, Arizona. And last we have our senior adult men 55 and over. Coming in fifth place, we have number 35, Roland Golding from Parker, Arizona. Fourth place goes to number 1, Enrique Sanchez. Our third place winner goes to number 73, Chris Emerson from Winter Haven, California. And our second place winner, number 7, Mr. Walter Holmes from Morongo. And coming in as our first place winner for adult senior men's 55 and over, number 71, Levi Evanston from Fort Mojave, Arizona. So on behalf of the Morongo Cultural Heritage and our PowWow Committee, we'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out and sharing your beautiful songs and dances, and we look forward to seeing you guys next year. And finally, we will announce the winners of the bird singing contest. Are you guys ready? I can't hear you. All right, here we go. We have our 5th place for the bird singing contest goes to Parker Boys from Parker, Arizona. Our 4th place winner, also from Parker, Arizona, goes to 3 Generations. 3rd place goes to the Morongo Bird Singers, your local group right here from Morongo. And our 2nd place winner goes to Kumeyaay Boogie from Alpine, California. And our champions for the bird singing contest this year, coming in 1st place, Kumeyaay Singers from Campo, California. So that concludes our announcement of the winners for the bird singing contest and bird dance, and we want to look forward to seeing each and every one of you again next year. Thank you for coming out and sharing your songs and your dances. Achama. Next we have our grand entry coming up. So I'll go ahead and give it over to Charlie.
Thank you, Ray. Don't forget, we have 15 minutes to grand entry. Right now we're going to have drum roll call. Are you there? Starting from Mystic River all the way around the horn, 1 start. Mystic River, 1 start. Drum roll call right now. Everybody report to their drums right now. We'll go to Mystic River's northern host drum this evening, and Kozad for our southern host drum this evening.
When you're ready, Mystic River, take it away. 1 start, hook up.
Here we go, here we go. Turn on the mic, here we go. All right, stand by, Indian horse. Indian horse, stand by, 1 verse. All right, dancers, start getting ready out there. As soon as we get done with our drum roll call, we're going to go right into grand entry.
And a shout out of greeting to all the Wallapies. Come you. Tunga. All right.
Indian horse, take it away, boys. Indian horse, stand by. BMW, stand by. Also next weekend, come on over and join us over to Santa Ynez celebration next weekend. 13th, 14th, and 15th at San Manuel. Everybody report over there on 13th, 14th, and 15th. Take it away, BMW, BMW. Stand by, War Horse. Take it away, Warhorse. Sharpshooter, stand by. Sharpshooter! Battle axe, stand by.
Southern Drum, Buck Wow. Clan.
You forgot Buck Wild.
Thunder Clan.
Buckwild was the first one to sing for the Southern.
Thunder Clan. Creeping south. Bird dancers. Bird dancers, look up here. This blanket was left on the chairs. This blanket was left on the chair. Wolf Road. That. have it. Drum roll call. Thank you all the way around. Drum roll call completed. We're still paying off the bird singers and dancers. So we get our prayer person lined up for our evening prayer. Our flag bearer, our eagle staff carrier, and our head dancers are going to be Sky McMichael and Kristen Butcher. Grandma Sue Watson. Kelly Grant, you're going to be asked to carry our eagle staff for us, Kelly. Grandma Sue Swanson.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Check.
Hey, how did you like that bird singing contest this afternoon here this evening? Tell me they had a good time, didn't they? Huh? Yeah. Everybody, raise your left hand. Everybody raise your left hand. Come on. Up there in the audience, raise your left hand.
Excuse me.
Say, I'll solemnly swear. Say, I solemnly swear. I can't hear you. Louder, I still can't hear you. To listen to what Charles says. All right, thank you. All right. So right now, we have a little bit of time here. We also want to have Tom Phillips, who has a PhD, been here for many years, and I'll be talking to him on the air here. Since there's 34 nations, people, 34 nations around the world is listening and watching you here this evening, last night, this afternoon, and tonight. So with that, Tom Phillips is going to be over here, and I'm going to be asking him some questions, a little bit about the celebration itself, and how long he's been down here and what he's done, about his PhD and how important it is for to have your higher education degrees and the importance of it. But first of all, I want to ask you, Tom, there's a lot of changes that happened throughout the Indian country. I know when I was in Oklahoma, I seen the first thing is gourd dancing. There was hundreds of people that at Carnegie, Oklahoma. And many times I went to school in Oklahoma, so I seen some things happening there then, as well as the powwow that you have. You coordinated the two. So what is the significant meaning of the purpose for the gourd dancing in Oklahoma?
The gourd dance was a men's society of the Kiowa tribe of the Southern Plains. This dance we call a Kekombe Goomga. Kekombe people's dance. Kekombe Taipe Goomga, the people's gourd dance. And it originally formed many years before this became these United States of America. As Kiowa people, we were nomadic. We moved throughout the plains and the upper prairies. Our Kiowa people originated in British Columbia, and we migrated in a southern route into Wyoming and Montana. We spent about 100 years among the Crow, the Hidatsa, the Manda, and the Rickarol. Then we moved further south through the Colorado Rockies and the Black Hills and on down into the Southern Plains. We took with us during that journey and that migration our societies that are very prominent and important to our Kiowa people. The gourd dance, the Taipe Goomga, was a society of our protectors, our defenders, the men that put themselves out in harm's way to protect our encampments. At one time, we had 10 bands of Kiowas, and we had to have protectors for all bands that were encamped. Wherever the Kiowa proper tribe camped, we were nearby in proximate location. And these warriors of this society, the Gordants, they maintain a vigil around our encampment to keep out the wild animals, the bears, the mountain lions, the wolves, the coyotes, and enemy warriors. And it was their duty to protect our people, our grandmas and grandpas, our children. And as they put themselves out there and completed their duties, our people, the Kiowa proper, wanted to honor them. And we did that during the Sundance, and our Kiowa people had a Sundance until 1890 was the last Sundance. And we would honor them every year at the summer, the beginning of summer, around the 4th of July weekend. Coincides with Independence Day, also the summer solstice. And as Kiowa people, we held our warriors in high regard. We wanted to honor them. We wanted them to dance for us. They had an all-men society, and it was comprised of headsmen that took care of this arena. Had 4 headsmen. Their duties and responsibility were to take care of the society, to run it, to keep it active, to recruit new members, and to replace the older members that could no longer function as warriors in a society. And so this society continues today. During the 4th of July weekend in Carnegie, Oklahoma, all of our Kiowa people come together to Carnegie to dance, to be a part of the Kiowa Gord Clan, Kiowa Gord Dance Society. We still do that today. It's still one of our surviving societies of our Kiowa people. And so we had that until recently here. This first year we did not have the Gord Dance here in Morongo. But Charlie, that's kind of a summarization of the Gord Dance that we see at powwows throughout. There's a society here in Southern California, the Golden State Gord Society, that was formed by some of our Kiowa relatives back in the 70s. That continues today. And there's other organizations throughout the country. And so I just want to share that much with you at this time. And thank you for asking me.
Also, the other thing is how important it is to have your higher education as far as tribes across the United States and Canada. How important is that? I know it has power to it to do many things, and you can do as you please, not as you please, but you can do whatever you want with it after you get that education. So what do you think about that?
Exactly. I am trained as a social worker. I spent my entire career as a social worker helping people. Without a higher education, I would not be able to do what I've done in my life. I was an educator. I taught at the graduate level, social work practice, practitioners, cultural competency, being able to function with our people as well as our non-native people in the outside world, having them understand our cultural connection is very important to maintain, to protect our children, to protect our families, and to advocate for legislation to have our Indian people represented in Congress, represented in Washington. And without that knowledge, without that education, you know, we would be lost. So we need to have educated Indians going to Capitol Hill, educated Indians in the medical profession, in law enforcement, all the professional agencies, all the professional institutions. We need that, but without education, we don't get that door open. And so until we get that education and we're able to step forward and take our place at the table, we need education to back us up. We have a young lady that's here and a part of our gathering here. She's a legislator for the state of Kansas, and we need others. In the past, we've had Jonathan Wendyboy, who's also a legislator from Montana. So we need more legislators among our Indian people sitting in capitals of the state and the nation. And we need to have that education to enable us to go forward and to advance in the world society today.
Thank you very much, Tom, and also thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for here listening to us, and the people around the world, too. For those of you that are listening, we'll be coming to you sometimes again. Like I said, I'm going to be in Australia November 19th through the 29th. I want to be 10 days down there, and that And that's one of the things that we're talking about here with the Native Wellness Institute. We're going to be doing some programs down there as we talk about education and also unifying the both races, you know, the white and the other races as tribes. And that's what we do, is we talk about healing and all that. And also it takes a lot of good education to present all of that, to make people understand what is a good man, what is a good person in healing. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you once again. Tom, thank you for that information.
Oh, thank you.
All right, dancers.
This time we'll have our invocation. We've come for one of our grandmothers to come and pray for our people tonight. She's from Port Thompson, South Dakota, making her home in the Bay Area communities in the valley. And so we're very honored to have Sue Swanson, Arnita Swanson Goodface, to come forward to give our prayer for all of our people this evening. Aho.
Mitake oyasi. Lemi e tu kashila. Omake api tu kashila. Lemi e lile oshika. Wopila tu kashila. We ask you, Father, to bless us this day. We thank you for giving us another day to live. Each and every one of us that's here, and the little children, and the one that's coming to us. I pray for the elders of this nation, and we thank you that you allow us, all the other nations, to come upon your land. And I pray for the ones that are sick, the ones that are suffering right now, the ones that are fighting cancer, the ones that are having a hard time in relationships. We need to start being more aware of what's going on within ourselves. We have many tragedies going on Unchi Maka, the Mother Earth. She's getting tired. We need to start looking and helping one another and to take care of one another. I want to pray for the little children, that we need to watch what we say before them, because they are going to be our teachers in the future, your teachers in the future. I want to pray for the people in Mexico. The poor people over there are having it so hard, Tunkashila. The many loved ones that they've lost and the ones that are hurt. And I want to pray for our people here in the United States. And I want to pray for everybody around the world, Tunkashila. All the churches, the bundle keepers, the spiritual people to Kashila. I want to pray for the veterans that have given their lives for us, that are here, that are hurting, that are homeless and hungry. Why do we step aside and let them live like that, Tunkashila? We need to start being more aware of them, because without them we wouldn't have our freedom here in the United States. And I want to pray for all the hospitals across the world, the ones that are hurt. And I'm going to pray for each and every one of you, that whatever's going on within you, to ask for forgiveness and to help one another and pray for one another. I pray for the feathers, Tukashila, that you've given us to use, to dance with and to pray with. And I pray for that drum that has the first voice, and the singers that have a beautiful voice that you have given them, and for ourselves, for the dancing that we do, and for the teachings that our ancestors and our grandmas and our grandpas have given us, to Kashila. And for all the beautiful people that are here, to Kashila. Watch over us. Watch our families at home that we've left, to take care of them, and to take care of the animals that are here upon this earth, to Kashila. Everything that you've given us is yours, not ours. We're only here to use and to take care of it, Tukashila. Everybody have fun tonight. Enjoy yourself. And get along, please. Please get along with one another. I pray for this committee and thank them for bringing us together. And for the staff and all the workers, this is hard work. I know, I've done this myself before. Wopila Tunkashila, Pilamia, Mitakio Oyasi.
Wopila, Washtelo. Thank you, Ramasu. All right, grand entry.
Dancers over to the east side right now as Tom makes his way up here. We're going to start out with okay, Mystic, you're going to have the first song. We'll go back and forth with our host drums here this evening for our grand entry. So with that, we are ready. The prayer is there, and everybody is ready to rock and roll. Tom, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise this evening? Put our hands together to welcome our dancers into the circle, carrying our eagle staff. Mr. Kelly Grant from the Omaha, Nebraska, Macy, Nebraska, bringing in our eagle staff this evening. Thank you. All right, Mystic River, give us the first 4 starts, if you would. Ladies and gentlemen, the Morongo Color Guard behind our flags this evening. Very honored to have Corporal Douglas Young carrying our U.S. flag, United States Marine Corps. Tribal flag carried by Jose Campos, United States Marine Corps. Our rifle escorts, specialist Cesar Cruz, United States Army, and Sergeant Tony Goodwin, United States Marine Corps. Those are the Morongo Color Guard with Kelly Grant bringing in our eagle staff. That first start, dedicated to the memory of those that have gone before us. Their spirits dance among us this evening in that first start of the song. Kelly, bring them in. How about a round of applause? Welcome our dancers into the circle. Give them a big thank you. Kelly Grant, eagle staff this evening. Corporal Douglas Young, United States Marine Corps carrying our flag. Sergeant Jose Campos, United States Marine Corps, the tribal flag. Rifle escort specialist Cesar Cruz. Sergeant Tony Goodwin. Give them a round of applause. And behind them, the royalty, daughters of Morongo. Maya Rice, daughter of Morongo, upper division. K.M. Arquette, daughter of Morongo, younger division. And the visiting royalty. Behind them, our hitman, Sky McMichaels, our head woman dancer, Kristen Butcher. Give them a round of applause. Sky McMichael from La Jolla, California. Kristen Butcher from Torres Martinez, right here in the state of California. And behind them, a golden age men, 65 and over. All categories, Northern Traditional, Southern Straight, Fancy War Dance. And behind our Golden Age man, we have our junior Golden Age man. style. Pick it up. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, making our way into the arena after the Golden Age men, Junior Golden Age men, are senior adult women, Golden Age. Give them a round of applause. Making their way in. Behind our Golden Age women, we have our Junior Golden Age. I hope, thank you, ladies. All categories. They have the Northern traditional Southern cloth, jingle vest, fancy shawl. Beautiful sight, beautiful sight. Hundreds of different nations. We have over 350 registered dancers from as many tribes, United States and Canada. First Nations of this land, the original people, the original music. We often forget that English was not the first language spoken, but rather our tribal languages. Spanish was not the first language spoken here, but our tribal dialects. We continue to speak our dialects, our languages. And behind our Golden Age, Junior Golden Age women, we have adult men, senior adults, Northern, and our senior adult, Southern straight. Mr. River, pick it up. On the hook, hook up. Coming in behind our street dancers, our chicken dancers. Curry chicken dancers. Dancers, senior adult, junior adult grass dancers. Cozad Singers. Pick it up. World champion, international singing champion, Cozad Singers. And now coming in the arena, our fancy war dancers, our fancy bustle dancers. Beautiful sight, beautiful. They owned it, they owned it. Toha, toha,
Wesley.
Cool, they own it, they own it. Looking good out there. Huh? And now behind our fancy war dancers are women traditional, junior, and adult women. Northern traditional, cloth and buckskin. Mystic River, pick it up. And our women's Southern cloth are still making their way in the buckskin dress. So, thank you. Making their way in, our jingle dress dancers, shake the jingles. Here we go. And now coming in the doorway, we have our shawl dancers. Welcome them. Give them a big round of applause to shawl dancers.
That's the way to do it, dancers. Dance as hard as you can. The people around the world is watching you right now.
Pick it up, Cozad singers all the way from Hook Creek, Oklahoma. And now the Teen Girls traditional. Jingle dress and fancy shawl, Teen Girls. All the beautiful colors you see out in the outfits of regalia. Beautiful, beautiful work, bead work, ribbon work. Quill work, beautiful, beautiful regalia. And now coming in the junior boys, traditional grass and fancy junior boys. Now making their way into the arena, junior girls, traditional, jingle dress, fancy shawl, and the tiny toss. All of our dancers are in the arena. All the dancers are in. Give them a big round of applause. All the dancers are in. How about a big round of applause for all of our dancers this evening, audience? What do you say? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Please stand by. We're going to have the flag song, Mystic River, and the victory song, Cozad. So please remain standing if you're able to. If you're not, that's okay. You can take a knee. All right, here we go. Flag song, Mystic River. Damn president can't tell us what to do. I'll take a knee if I want to. Go ahead, Mystic River. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to one of our many tribal flag songs composed for our homeland. This is our homeland, the original land of the original people. We sang our original flag song.
Also, we all need to remember our forefathers, the scouts that fought against the government, brought us here where we're standing. We need to remember those. Also, the American flag. Many of the people that surrendered their weapons were under the government of the United States. 80% across the nation, the Indian people volunteered from the Scouts to World War I to today. 80% of those people, the Native people of America, have volunteered to do this. Only ethnic group, the highest in our country or anywhere around the world.
Thank you, Mystic River. Kozad, give us a victory song to celebrate the victory of our returning warriors as they made their way home from the foreign shores in the uniform of these United States. They fought for our freedoms, our liberties, our right to express what we felt, what we thought about our country. We have that right, and we honor our warriors that fought for that right. Our victory song, our victory dance. Aho, Deon, de Choha. All right, posting our Eagle staff for us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you to Mr. Grant. Aho, thank you. All right. Kelly Grant from the Omaha Tribe. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate you leading our people with our people staff. I hope, thank you, tribal staff. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Morongo Color Guard posting our colors this evening. Again, Corporal Douglas Young.